Name the best rookie quarterback of this year's draft. Tyler Shuck's better. The New Orleans Saints should win out this year. They got the Jets, the Titans, the Falcons, and the Panthers to go. They should win out. Are you telling me Kellen Moore just might be an offensive genius? Hey man, find out now. L No Sports, who that edition? Let's go.
I do like football.
You're now watching Ellen's Footstep.
It's a good day to be a Saints fan. Who that? Tyler Bartholomew Shough. I don't know if that's his middle name, but I'm giving him one. Look, the man here, he's arrived. He's in the Saints lore going forward. And I'm just here to say right now that I'm fully on board with him getting the stamp of approval for starter next year, 2026. I enjoyed what Mendoza did against Ohio State, but I think we got Tyler Shough, and that's okay. That's fine. That's great. We went out and we beat the division rival that needed the win to kind of keep them in the playoff hunts, and that's what we wanted from our quarterback. To go out there and win the game any way you can. And Tyler Shough proved that he can do that, and that's what we need. Okay, we're looking at his numbers here, and they're not amazing, but there are numbers that let you know that we have a rookie quarterback in his fifth start that looks like he's getting control of who he is. You know, there's that moment when a player shows you who I am, and that moment is usually exemplified in a win that maybe the team shouldn't win, and that player realizes that I might be the best player on the field. And that's the way it looked Sunday when Tyler Shough and the Saints went to Tampa Bay, played them in the midst of a monsoon or a hurricane adjacent, and won that game. You know, the passing game wasn't working as much. You know, players were dropping balls, receivers were slipping, the footing was bad, but Tyler Shough got 2 touchdowns and controlled the game when we needed. At the end of the game, when it was like 4 minutes to go, we had the ball and we needed to chew the clock, and Tyler's like, hey, I'm going to carry this team to victory. And we saw the Saints in victory formation. Come on, man. I like that. You know, in the intro, you guys heard me talk about how I know a lot of people want a high draft pick. That's not me. I'm not a high draft pick person. I'm more of the person that's like, hey, if we can go out there and win the rest of the games that we should win, we should beat the Jets. Let's go to the schedule. We should beat the Jets. We should beat. We got Carolina next week in the Dome. That should be a win. We already beat them. We beat them before. We blew them out before. It was a no contest before. We got the Jets. We should blow them out at home. And we got to go to Tennessee against Cam Ward, and Shador beat them. And then we got Atlanta. That's a flex game that we don't know when that's going to play, but we should beat them. So we should win out, and we should end the season on a high note, 7-10. And that's good to say we started, 1-8. That's a good year for a first-year coach and a rookie quarterback that only got to start the second half of the year. That's a good start going into next year, where free agents are going to be looking like, like Tyrann Mathieu retired this year because he thought we had no shot. So free agents that are on that level, that are still like all pro caliber, that are getting a little bit older, going to be looking at the Saints like, okay, these guys might have something. Because if we got like a Josh Allen, Ben Roethlisberger prototype in Tyler Shough, we're going to have some players that want to come here. Like, even instead of maybe drafting a receiver, maybe there's a A.J. Brown type, or a certified number one that's looking to go somewhere where the quarterback is not afraid to throw the ball deep. As we see, we have that guy. He's not afraid to put the ball in the air. So I'm a fan of Tyler Shough. You guys know that I started out on the Rattler train, and I think, and I'm an honest Saints fan. I think Rattler outperformed him in training camp, outperformed them in the preseason. It was like a toss up, but like I said, it's a preference. Their numbers are kind of close. If you look at their PFF numbers here, Tyler Shough now has overtaken Rattler in PFF standings. Like Rattler's now ranked 23rd, Tyler Shough is number 14. That's because Tyler Shough now is looking a whole lot better than Rattler is. And that's what you want to see from. Let's go to these stats. I want to see splits. I don't want to see that. Okay, hold on. How do I get to my roster stats? I want to go to team stats, really, like team stats, player stats. Okay. I'm moving y'all, so bear with me. I don't usually do it on here. Okay, so here's some of the numbers here. Team leaders and full team statistics right here. This is what I want to see. Okay, so here are the numbers we got right here, and this is what we want to see. We got Spencer Rattler in 8 games. He had 174 completions, 256 attempts, 6-day completion percentage, 1,500 yards, the numbers are quite similar. 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 18 sacks, blah, blah, blah. They're quite similar. And Tyler's only had 7 games. Spencer had 8 games. Pretty much, they both pretty much the same. Spencer's numbers a little bit better, but that's I think the thing that I've always said, even from the beginning, is preference, and I think Tyler showed us that he took that one step beyond preference the last game against Tampa Bay by taking over a game, and that's what Spencer did not. Who knows? Maybe if Spencer would have played the entire year, he would have gotten the confidence to do it. I think that, like I've always said all year, you can go back to my regular just shorts that when I talked about, I never thought Shough should have been a number 2 receiver. I think Vele's opening up some doors for the quarterback to where you are seeing more because Vele's a bigger target. He runs a better route and he has a better catch radius. And I think that's helping. But I also think that Tyler Shough's not afraid to get rid of the ball. And he's not afraid of turnovers. I think Spencer was afraid of turnovers because he knew it would get him yanked. So when he felt pressured, it just didn't work out. So with that said, I'm about to go full screen. As one of the key founders of the Rat Pack and of Spencer Rattler Nation, I want to formally declare that the competition is over and that Tyler Shough is now the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints for the going future. I don't think Spencer Rattler will get another opportunity on the team because I think Tyler Shough is taking a bigger step. And here's what I mean by that. I mean by if you guys remember, there was a Bears game, and we had Nick Underhill, we had Mina Keems, we had Kurt Warner, we had I want to say Orlovsky, but there were some other guys, Ben Burkett, and other guys, other quarterbacks saying before the Bears saying that Spencer Rattler was going to be the future for the Saints. And not only that, the great Nick Underhill said that Spencer Rattler is so far ahead of Tyler Shough that he's lapped him, and we may not get to see Tyler Shough this year because Spencer Rattler is that far ahead. This is before the Bears game. And we all thought that if Spencer Rattler would have outplayed, well, he did outplay Caleb Williams. Let's keep it honest. But the problem is he didn't look great, and we didn't win. And that started his turnover situation. So what happened there is Spencer lost some momentum there. And the next game, let's see, I can't remember that. The next game was against who? The Buccaneers, right? And that game, it seemed like we had a hard time moving the ball for both quarterbacks, to be fair. And we only scored 3 points. And I think that was just the nail in the coffin. But I also want to say that in the ending press conference, you saw sort of like a fatherly hurt from Kellen Moore. I don't think Kellen Moore wanted to pull Spencer, and I didn't think he wanted to get rid of Spencer Rattler going forward. But I think he heard the pressure. Like Spencer Rattler got booed in the dome. If you look here, let me go here. If you look here, this was at home, and they booed Spencer Rattler. And I think the pressure from media, I think the pressure from media, I think the pressure from everyone else let Kellen Moore know that this was it. And in the press conference, when Kellen Moore introduced Spencer Rattler, he said, "I would not go back." I think it was not his intention to pull Rattler at that moment. I think he knows that a quarterback needs a full season, but I think there was so much pressure, and Rattler did him no favors. So with that being said, I think it's over for Spencer Rattler as a New Orleans Saint. I don't think he can't stay on the team because I think he believes he's better than Tyler Shough. But as the great NFL philosopher once said, tape don't lie. So Spencer Rattler, we appreciate your services, man, and we thank you. We do believe in you. I think you're gonna go somewhere, maybe like a Minnesota, maybe Raiders, Cardinals. I don't know. Falcons. Somebody's gonna need a quarterback, man, and you're gonna probably go in as a backup, and you might get an opportunity again. Don't blow it next time, man. But we up, baby. We got Tyler Shough, man. So we're not down in New Orleans right now. We got Tyler Shough on the roster. He looks like one of those guys. He doesn't look like a good rookie that needs development. He looks like I'm about to be a franchise saving player. Look at this. Last week he was 25th. He jumped to 14 after one game. Like him and Spencer Rattler were close. Devon Vele, 51st. Like just getting starts now. Where's the running back? Alvin Kamara is the worst. Look at that. I don't see Devin Neal. Devin Neal's 58. Like Devin Neal looks like he's gonna be a person that we can look forward to. But I just want to show y'all Kendrick Miller right here. Like he wasn't playing bad. Don't forget he's injury prone, but he was not playing bad. So our Saints look very good, man, and I'm very excited for what we got going forward. I think we're gonna be okay. I just wanted to give my who that rant on how I think about my Saints right now. I'm very excited. I want us to win the rest of our games. I'm very much enjoying the Tyler Shough show, and I'm on the train. I'm on the Shough wagon, and we out here, baby, because that guy looks like one of them players that you can get behind that can carry a franchise for the next 10 years, and we might have something, man. So episode 2 is all who that is all Tyler Shough. So let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen next week. Right now we got the Carolina Panthers coming in. Okay, this is a big deal right now because the Carolina Panthers. Let's look at the standings. Oh wow, I thought I had this pulled up. I guess I didn't. No, thank you. Let's get these standings up. I hate when I didn't have it pulled up like I wanted it to. Okay, we're gonna go to the NFC. NFC standings right now. Okay, we got Carolina and Tampa Bay are both 7-6. So we just beat Tampa Bay. So we beat Carolina. We do Tampa Bay a favor, and we keep Tampa Bay in the running because they also have to play one another. So this is what we need right here. We need to make sure that we beat Tampa Bay. We're going to end up being thirsty because we're going to end up beating the Falcons anyway. So we need to beat Carolina next week. That'll be a sweep of Carolina. Give us some hope. Give us some pride as who that nation. Letting them know, look, we're coming next year. See, right now, our coach installing his system. Our receivers are learning what we have. Right now, I don't even know who's on the offensive line. I know we got Banks. Fuaga plays sometimes. Luke Fortner plays pretty good at center. I don't know who the other two guards are. Cesar Reeves might be out there. Sometimes he's not. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know who's on the line. I know Tyler Shough's making it happen. I know he's running the ball. He's passing the ball. He's hit sticking people. He's looking like the guy. Man, I'm telling you, man, we got something. I'm going to get a Tyler Shough jersey. It's simple. Put that on. I want that underneath my tree. I want a Tyler Shough jersey for Christmas. But I don't have too much else to talk about, man. I just wanted to do a full Who Dat episode 2. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm here. I'm building this channel brick by brick by brick. It's all Who Dat all the time. You gotta follow the channel. Nobody doing it like me, man. No one is gonna give you the gutter, give you the real. I'm getting in the dirt with you. I told y'all before Alvin Kamara was out for the year that he was losing a step, and y'all see the boy didn't even come back. You know, he said you want to retire here, but do you really want to retire here? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like Chris Olave, man, if you want to get that wide receiver one money, you got to catch those balls that we give you the ball. When we give it to you in the crunch time, Tyler Shough should have 3 wins right now, not 2. Chris Olave. Jawan Johnson, you're not playing this bad, but we need a tight end, man. So I think next time I do all Who Dat episode, we're going to go into the draft, what I'm thinking about the draft, because Mendoza's off. Mendoza's off. Deontay Moore's off. We're not looking at quarterback anymore. We're looking at deep line. We're looking at playmakers. We're looking at some speed on the ball. We're looking at people that can come in and be impactful. Another thing I want to talk about next time, man, look, we're going to go into it right now. We're going to go into why is Mickey Loomis getting so much blame? What are y'all doing? Why are we blaming Mickey Loomis for everything? I want to do this right now. I'm going to just go to Google. I don't care. Let me take this off right here. Okay, this is something I was looking at early, but Saints draft history. Let's go there. Here we go. We're gonna go to New Orleans Saints draft history. Okay, we're gonna just go. I'm gonna go to 2016. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to 2015 because this is 10 years ago. 2015. We're gonna go for the last 10 years. Matter of fact, I don't even want to be on the screen. Let's go. The last 10 years. We're gonna go right here. And this is what I want. I want y'all to see this because Mickey Loomis gets too much blame, and we're gonna go here. Okay, we got first round pick Andrews Pete right here, tackle. Played a long time. Stephon Anthony did okay. He got injured. Andrews Pete got 3 Pro Bowls. Just look at these are the stats. Okay, let's show you what this mean. Okay, we're gonna scroll up. Pro Bowls, year starting. First team All Pro. Okay, these are the 3 we're gonna look at the most. So we're gonna go back to 2015. Okay. This is 3 Pro Bowls, Andrews Pete, first round tackle. You don't get a tackle that made 3 Pro Bowls and started for 7 years. You got Talir Davidson, started for 6 years. You know, these are people that you draft. You know what I'm talking about? P.J. Williams, he played for the Saints for a while. Okay, this is 2015. You got 1 perennial Pro Bowler and 2 starters out of 9, 10 draft picks. That's a pretty good draft. Michael Thomas, you got All Pro, probably the best wide receiver in Saints history. You got a perennial starter, Sheldon Rankin, Devon Bell, a starter, David Onyemata, perennial starter, and I don't know what happened to Daniel Lasco at running back, who was actually I remember playing with him on Madden a couple of times. But that 2016. Chef Kiss, great year. Only 1 pick didn't really pan out, really. 2017, that some think is probably the greatest draft in history. You got All Pro, Marshawn Lattimore, Ryan Ramczyk, All Pro, Marcus Williams, All Pro, Alvin Kamara, All Pro, Alex Anzalone, 4-year starter, Trey Hendricks, All Pro, Muhammad, who started a couple of times. So 2017 was a straight, almost a perfect draft. 2018, right here, this is probably the worst draft, and I think this is the draft that gets Mickey Loomis the problem because the only player here that kind of looked like something or looked like he was going to become something out of this was Marcus Davenport. Like Will Clapp does Will Clapp even still play? I think he does still play. But he never panned out. But he was a 7th-round pick, and I think he does still play. But Davenport was supposed to be that guy. Traquan Smith started out of necessity. He had 18 touchdowns in his career, so that's not terrible. But this draft kind of takes a hit. But if you look at it, it's not the draft that was the problem. It's we drafted the positions we needed. We needed a tackle. We needed defense. We needed a running back. We've been fighting for finding that late round running back for years. We just never found it. Okay, 2019, All Pro Eric McCoy. I'm gonna call him that. Pro Bowler C.J. Garner Johnson. I'm gonna call him that. And that's kind of it. That 2019 out of 5 picks, you get 2 like perennial starters, like Pro Bowlers. Because Gardner should have been a Pro Bowler. He has 19 interceptions in like 5 years, so that's not a bad player. He just has an attitude. 2020, you get Cesar Ruiz. He's a starter, but he's not good. Zach Bond, who's a All-Pro right now. Adam Trotman, who started for 3 years. And Tommy Stevenson. Out of 4 picks, you get, you get 2 perennial starters and 1 All-Pro out of 4 picks in 2020. Is that really a terrible draft? Like, y'all tell me, is that a terrible draft? Okay, let's go to 2021. You get Peyton Turner, who we expected to be great. That's the bust of all busts out of all the picks we drafted. Because we drafted him in the first round, pretty much the second round. He was the 28th pick. Pete Werner, who's a starter right now. Paulson Adebo, who's a starter. Ian Book just should not even be in the NFL. Landon Young and Kwan Baker. So 2021, 2018 seems to be bad drafts. Because 2021 was like, well, okay, let's say Pete Werner and Adebo are perennial starters. So that's 2 of 6. Because Peyton Turner, I'm not even sure if he's still in the league. He just never panned out. It was a big reach, and he never panned out. 2022, another great draft year. You get Chris Olave, who's a 3-year starter. Trevor Penning, who starts. Alontae Taylor, who's now starting. DeMarcus Jackson and Jordan Jackson, who plays. Not good. So 3 out of 5 are perennial starters. Trevor Penning not starting anymore, but he started for 2 seasons. 2023, you get Brian Brizzi, who's a pretty good starter. Isaiah Foskey, who's didn't work out. Condre Miller's always injured. Nick Saldiveri, not really good player. Jake Haynes should be in the league. Jordan Howden and A.D. Perry, all bad. So 2023, 2018, 2021, bad. Then you come to 2024, you get a start in Fuego, you get a start in McKinstry. Spencer Rattler started a few games. Bud Means, terrible. Jalen Ford, Christian Boyd, and Josiah Isram, who I don't believe he's in the league anymore. Like, not bad. You get 2 perennial starters, 1 sort of starter now in the backup role, and 4 guys that's not anything really anymore. Okay, and this is probably the best draft this is probably going to go down as the best draft in New Orleans Saints history right here. Outside of Vernon Broughton, like, who I thought was going to be better coming out of Texas. Like, Vernon was nice in college. I thought he was going to be a little bit better, but he's just not right now. So, but you got Kelvin Banks, who was your first round draft pick. Why's my power off? Okay, you got Kelvin Banks, who was your first round draft pick. You got Tyler Shough, who's your starting quarterback, who might end up being your franchise starting quarterback. You got Vernon Broughton, who's played 1 game. I don't know what's up with him. Joyner Sanker, who seems to be your starting safety for now on. You got Danny Stutzman, who's going to become your starting middle linebacker eventually. Quincy Riley, who started all year. Devin Neal, who started now. So out of, 9 players, you got like 5 starters. Come on, man. You're not going to beat that draft class. So I think Mickey Loomis gets a lot of I think Mickey Loomis gets a lot of heat because of the team is not showing. And I think we've been kicking the can down the road for a long time. So Mickey Loomis is getting a lot of heat for that. But I also believe that we have the future. The future's now, and I think we have something to look forward to as Who That Nation. So if you want to follow the L Knows channel, please do like, subscribe, share, comment. Leave a comment. Let me know if you agree with what I'm saying. Let me know if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Let me know if you have suggestions about what you want from the Who That side of the page. Because we're coming with it, man. We're about to feed the streets and give you the information that you need right here. I'm out.